Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay, and I told you guys a while back that a couple days ago, actually, I think it might have been 3 days ago, that I ordered the Mi 8 Pro, and here it is. This is the global version, and we're gonna get into this box here. As you can see here, it's got the Snapdragon 845, got the in-screen fingerprint reader, the same 6.2-inch AMOLED display. I've got 8 gigs, 128 gigs onboard storage, and I will put it side by side next to my current Mi 8, which is just a regular model. But let's get this cracked open for you, and then we'll show you. There's not much difference between these two phones, but this one just has a few more features, if you will, and that's going to be it. So let's sit that back there, cracking it open here. You can see you got the phone faced with you right at you when you open it up. Nice presentation here. You open this up, you've got a dongle there for a headphone jack, because this does not have a headphone jack. You got a SIM tray ejection tool there, and you have a case here, which I will not use, but hey, it's there. Let's put that back in there. I'm not gonna open that because I'm not gonna use it. And now let's get to the phone itself. Should be some other things in the box here. So here's the phone. Man, that feels nice. That feels much nicer than the other one for some reason. I don't know what it's about, but you got your Type-C, and you've got charging brick. And here's the phone. Now the highlight of this phone, obviously, it looks a little bit different than the regular Mi 8, which I will bring in here. So let's peel off these stickers. This phone looks better in person. Now remember, these aren't real. Like this isn't really a see-through phone, so this is just a nice cover that they've got. There you go. And this is what the phone looks like on the front, which again is the same as the current Mi 8. This one feels pretty good, actually. I don't know what the difference is. I'll bring the other one in, but you can see the highlight of the phone is obviously this fake-looking see-through. In person, though, I got to give it up. I can see why people would think this is real. But it's not real. It's just a cover. So you got the red power button. I'm gonna go ahead and power it on. Got a little juice. You got the red power button, which is really nice. This feels a little bit more premium than the other one for some reason. You got a noise cancel mic up there. You've got the little red rings around the camera lens there. Just this entire setup here, this little see-through thing, it's a cool little touch. Inside, you've got a little red indicator inside of there, inside of the charging port, and you got the speaker grill down there with microphone. On this side you have the SIM tray, and that is it. I'm gonna go ahead and get this fired up. It's on 9 right now, but it's definitely gonna go to 10. Because Pi is out for this phone, so we're gonna pop that open. If you're wondering here, this has a AMOLED display, Super AMOLED, I'm sorry, 6.2 inches, 1080p. Gorilla Glass 5, it's Corning Gorilla Glass 5, HDR10 compliant, so it's going to be really nice. Android Oreo, which is I'm going to update it to Pi probably here in just a second. Snapdragon 845, again, this has 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. It also comes in a 6 gig variant. I don't know why they have the difference there, but this being the Pro model, I would think it would just come with an 8. You got that dual camera setup on the back, which is a slight update from the current version of the Mi 8, the regular Mi 8. This phone also does 60 FPS at 4K, which is different. And then you also have HDR on the front camera here compared to the other Mi 8 that does not. Type-C, Bluetooth 5.0, all the same. You got a drop-in battery size here. You go down to, from this one, you go down to 3,000. This one is 3,400. So I'll be able to tell what the difference is, and kind of give you an idea of how that's going to be. But for now, I'm going to get my information put in here, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so I got everything signed in and set up and everything. There's already a system update, but let's go into settings here and let's go to About Phone. You can see it's on 8.1.0. It's on 9.6 for the MIUI. I've got 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs, 117 available of that. Let's check and see what this update is, if it'll pull it down. It's just got done syncing it up, and I didn't sign in and download any apps yet. I wanted to see how much memory was available. But one thing of holding these two phones, I can tell you right now, this one feels a little bit lighter for some reason. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty much, they might have done something to cut the weight, but let me check real quick on the stats here. Let's see here if I can find that weight. Yeah, you know, it's gonna sound crazy, but this is 175 and this is 177, and it's definitely different. All right, so here it is right here, man. This is definitely the update. This is gonna take it down. See, when I updated this phone, it didn't tell me that it was getting Pi, which was kind of strange, but it got Android Pi. So I'm gonna wait on that. But you know, when you update to Pi for this phone, you lose the ability to hide the cutout at the top up here, and you know, you lose the ability to do this right here, which is kind of unfortunate. But that's what it is. So the settings and everything are going to be the same in here, man. I mean, it's pretty much the same phone. You're getting just a little bit more as far as the cameras go. You get 60 frames per second, and I'll go ahead and test those for you too. You got your AI cameras and everything. I'm more interested in getting into video. So right now the settings up here say 120 and 30. Let's go down here. You can do 4K at 60 FPS, it says. So let's just check it out. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Video 4K 30. Let me see here if it'll let me do it when I go back here. So 4K 30. It might need to update. I might need to update it in order to get that 4K at 60 FPS, but we'll see. Right now it just shows 30 frames per second, and 1080p you can do it at 120 or 30, which is kind of strange, but that's just what it is. Yeah, man, I'll give this a thorough rundown. I think I'm probably gonna like this phone because I like the Mi 8, the regular version right here. But you know, just look at them side by side. These are the same phones, man. You just have that in-screen fingerprint reader, and on here it's on the back. So you know, it's so weird. I was doing the setup and I was like, where's the finger? And I forgot that it had an in-screen fingerprint reader. So this is gonna be interesting, man. I'm gonna update it to 10, and you know, again, when you go into the settings on 10 for Pi, they took it away. So you go to full screen display. It's no longer there. They took it away, and so that's a strange thing to do, but that's what they chose to do. So I'm not gonna harp on it too much, but there it is, man. I'm kind of hesitant to update it to Pi because I like the ability to have a little bit more control. But now let me test these cameras before I get out of here, man, and we'll see what this phone is about compared to this one. It is kind of strange though that this one feels a little bit heavier. That's really strange, man. This really strange that one feels, and it's only 175 and 177 is really crazy, but let's get this timed out at 10 minutes. It can stop cutting off. But there it is, man. Let's get these cameras tested for you, and we'll get out of here. All right, guys, here's a video sample from the Mi 8 Pro. It's actually pretty decent, man. I mean, these cameras and audio, just everything about these phones are extraordinary when you think about it. They don't cost a lot, and they give good quality. Let's take a look at this thing. Yeah, really, really accurate, man. That's really good quality. That's a really, really decent quality, man. I can't complain. Not for this price point. All right, one thing before I get going into the video, I wanted to show you the fingerprint animations. I think it's pretty cool that they have different ones here. The default one is this neon one, and then you can change it to this rhythm. You got metal, and you got pulse. So I think I'll change it to the rhythm. Let's back out of here. Lock it. You can see how it looks. Yeah, that's pretty tight. Yeah, pretty nice. Let's get on with the video. That fingerprint reader is extremely accurate, I must say. I can't wait to get this set up and get my SIM card in here. This does use LTE for the US. It's gonna be nice, man. This one just feels really, really good. I really like it. And I'm definitely probably going to take this to CES. Yeah, this is clean, man. This is real clean. I should have gotten this a long time ago, but I just kind of held off. But man, I'm really digging the in-screen fingerprint reader. I think it's pretty fast. You know what I'm saying? I think that's pretty doggone good. You got the always on display. So I'll get this updated. Cameras on here are just ridiculous, man. Cameras are ridiculous on this thing. I think that they're really impressive because, you know, there's a lot of phones out today that have good cameras, but these cameras, even on this phone right here, I really like the cameras. So this one right here, it's just a no-brainer. I like the sleekness of this design too. I didn't think I would ever get like a black phone again because of the fingerprints and stuff like that, but I will not be rocking a case on this right here, man. I am feeling this, and the fact that it has this in-screen fingerprint reader, you can see how fast it is. This is clean, man. So hope you enjoyed unboxing and first impressions of the Xiaomi Mi 8 Pro. It's your man Jay Will. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.